Hey, welcome back and a very happy new year to you all. I hope you had a fabulous Christmas. Now we're back on to focusing on this year, and really the next thing we've got coming up is Valentine's. So this set is full of bloopers. Oh, it really is. It might be, the shaky hands from the gin. I don't know, but you'll see anyway. So I have my hand dolly hand here. I apologise for the mess in my desk, and it just gets worse, honestly. Um, but I'm just going in with a clear coat of NV acrylics. I will find my words, I promise. NV um, crystal clear acrylic nail vanity. As you know, I love nail vanity. I am using the nail vanity brush as well. I think that is a size 12, and the nail vanity violet monomer today. Um, I had to do mine. I'm not really a pinky person, but I did my nails that colour because in Scratch Magazine, the new in colour is going to be almost identical to that apparently this year. So, and I tell you what, it's called Siren. It's Nail Vanity's gel, and it is beautiful. It's got, I don't know whether you can see it on the camera, it's got a nice shimmer to it. Gorgeous to apply as well. Anyway, back to these nails. So yep, just popping a thin coat. This one nail is left in real time just because you can see that I'm still a faffa. Nothing's changed. I do faff. And this, is just a thin layer of clear. I don't know why I faff so much. Really, it's just a thin layer of clear. Amanda, really, get a grip. I leave the rest in, but I speed them up because otherwise you'd die of boredom, and I don't want that. I bought a desk clamp rather than the sticky clamp, the desk clamp that clamps to the table itself for this hand dolly, and it has made such a difference. Right, now I've left this in. I have to confess, I am shockingly poo at marbling acrylic. I am. I really am. I mean, that doesn't look so bad, but you just wait till the big pink blob I leave. But the colours are gorgeous, and it doesn't look too bad, but it's not wonderful. So this is really blooper number one, this nail. I will list the colours. I know that I'm using Cola Cube, Blizzard White, and stay there, hang on. Fairy Tale. Cola Cube, Blizzard White, and Fairy Tale. That was me falling over my own chair. Yep, think it might be the gin. Anyway, I love Valentines. I really do. And I've done several sets now to upload for you. I am going to attempt the anti-Valentines. I love those designs. I really do, but I've never done one. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I haven't done it as yet because I need to plan what I'm going to do. So you see big pink blobby bit in the middle there? But hey, I persevered. Coda Cube's a gorgeous colour. It's like a muted, um, it's not quite a pink, it's not quite a red. It's gorgeous, absolutely lovely. So this is a full nail of Cola Cube because we're going to be doing some nail art on that. Look how pigmented that is, it's beautiful. And because it's so pigmented, you're not building up bulk. you don't end up with, horribly thick, chunky, fat nails. They're still nice and slender. Not building any apex into them as yet because I do that with the clear. These are not strength powders. Obviously I've got the clear underneath, so if this was a real person, the clear helps with adhesion and strength. And it just means that when you come to infill or change the design or whatever it is you're doing, you've not left stains on your client's nails, because pigmented powders can leave stains. So if you protected it with clear, you know that when you've taken all the red off, there's a layer of clear, or whatever colour it is that you're using, there's a layer of clear underneath to file back to. This nail is Fairy Tale, which is like a baby pink. Lighting doesn't really show that, unfortunately, but it's a beautiful baby pink. You'll probably see it in the photos afterwards, because we're going to be putting some like glitter sequin type things I got from Charlie's Nail Art. First ever order from Charlie's Nail Art, and I'm really impressed. It was really reasonable as well. I ordered quite a few things, and because I've never ordered that from there before, I only spent a tenner, and I got loads for it. Mainly Valentine's stuff, I have to confess, and I have neatly packaged away all my Christmas stuff in a box. Now this nail, I tried to ombre. I I I tried, okay? So I've got Cola Cube, just getting behind that bit at the cuticle, painting it down the nail. It's gorgeous, look at it. Defluffing my brush. And then Fairy Tale at the bottom. Now in my head, at the time of doing this, I'd got it into my head that I needed to use quite wet beads. But I think I took it a little bit literally. So I'm attempting to recover some of the Cola Cube by just putting a very wet bead at the seam there. I stopped there because I didn't want to end up with a massively chunky nail, because I've been going over and over and over and over again. So here, this is from Charlie's Nail Art. I didn't use all of it actually, I just used selected bits. So here's little love hearts, nice shiny love hearts. I'm picking a bead of, tiny little bead of clear acrylic, just to help them stick in place. And I fanny and faff around, trying to get these hearts pointing in the direction I want them to point in, sitting where I want them to sit. You see other nail artists and they're whizzes. They just plonk it on, pick it up, plonk it on. They just seem to know that it's facing the right way on the brush and all that malarkey. Not me. So there's some tiny fragments of glitter, like blues and purples in there as well. So that's what I was doing there, just picking. There's all different shapes and sizes in there. It's really nice. It's really pretty. This is a bigger heart that I move more to the centre of the nail because it's a little bit bigger, and I don't want it poking out when I come to encapsulate, because you'll end up filing it and it won't be heart shaped anymore. So if you put it towards the middle of the nail, there's more chance of it surviving. But it's so cute. It struck me today that I've done several sets now of valentines for YouTube. I thought I've done them all pinky. Not everybody's either a pinky person, or I'm excluding a lot of people that are either not women, or don't identify as women, or are in same-sex relationships, whatever, you know, LBQT inclusive I am. So I did a green set, Tiffany green. It's beautiful. I have no prejudice whatsoever, none whatsoever, and I can't stand when people have, and I will openly tell them so. My daughter once said to me years ago that she falls in love with people, not gender, and I thought that was so beautiful. So capping this ombre nail. It would be very easy for me not to leave, you know, not to post these videos with the mistakes in, but we'll make them. And you know, I only qualified in February. I'm also a foot health practitioner, which takes up, you know, most of my working time. I do nails as well. But if I didn't post my mistakes, then newcomers like myself who watch videos over and over again would think that nobody makes mistakes, but we do, and it's fine. It's okay as long as we know what mistake we've made and we try and learn from it. Then you know it's all good. I don't know whether I was hoping the clear would would blend that ombre a bit more. No, I wasn't, honestly. Just sat looking at it thinking, come on. That was not the only mistake I made. You will see, I've left them all in. Now, you will also see further on in this video, I have a glitter bells lamp at the minute. I did check with Nail Vanity, and the specifications are identical. I will, however, be getting a Nail Vanity lamp, but I just need to recover from Christmas. I'm also after a new e-file, so yeah, just before Christmas, as you know, my boiler broke, so we kind of took a bit of a hit there. But you know, we're all good. We had food on the table, we had heat because our fantastic engineer came out and fixed the boiler. But you know, it's sod's law, it's before Christmas, isn't it? So I'm always trying to maintain some sort of shape. That's what all the patting's about. So using Nail Vanity's glossy top coat. This one's the HEMA free one. It's no wipe. I have filed them. I'm not just going in and top coating. I have filed them, but with this particular hand, because the nails aren't stuck in, they slide in, it makes it very difficult to do on camera, because I take the nails out and the tiny little fiddly things. So I do use in another couple of videos my one of my other hands, which the tips are glued onto. I would love to know how people get forms to stick to artificial hands, because I prefer to sculpt. That's my happy zone. I like to sculpt, but you can't get the forms to stick. So if anybody's got any tips, let me know. With the Cola Cube nail, I am painting that in matte. Now my nail vanity matte top coat is in my mobile kit. My mobile kit is behind the Christmas tree stuff that I've just taken down. So I'm using Urban Graffiti matte top coat. This is Nail Vanity's black. It's so pigmented, you can use it to do nail art. It's great. And white. I use their liner brushes as well as their acrylic brushes, and the acrylic 3D brush, because they are fab. They're Kalinsky, they're 100% Kalinsky. So here we are painting an envelope. My hands are not steady. As you can see. Do you know, I didn't really drink that much over Christmas. I drank on New Year's Eve. Not heftily, but I enjoyed myself. See how pigmented that is? It's gorgeous. There's no wishy-washy there, is there? But apparently I can't draw a rectangle anymore. But hey. My curvy lines have got better. They're no longer sticks. You'll see that in a video in the next, whenever I get to edit it and upload it. It's ready to go. I've just got to do the editing bit. Now, cock up number 2 and 3 are coming up. And I'd love it if you could tell me in the comments if you've ever done the same thing. So obviously I've cured that. And I'm now going in to draw the envelope itself, which it doesn't look like an envelope. I do change this, I promise you. I then cure it. And you'll notice I've got 2 more dots on my palette. You'll see why soon. Now I've got some Kiara Sky stuff that I use to stick things down, but I've managed to glue the lids shut, so that's what I'm faffing around with now. So I think, oh, stuff it. And I pick up my my tip glue. Again, this is Charlie's Nail Art, and their little lips, and they're gorgeous. So reasonable. I can't believe how reasonably priced Charlie's Nail Art is. So I've got my little lips, and I've got my nail glue, having decided I give up on that bottle. What I don't realise is the nail glue will now melt the black gel polish. And because I'm not happy with the placement of the lips, which were fine, if I'd have just left them where they were, it would have been fine. But no, I've got to push them around, and I'm smudging and smearing, and I'm wiping off that black gel polish. So it looks a royal mess. I've also managed to cure that bit and that bit because I left it near my lamp. So now I've got to clean. Have you ever done that? At least I didn't cure my brush. I would have been heartbroken. And this is the really funny bit. I decided to cure, use a bit of heat to dry that glue a little bit quicker so I could top coat because I was getting impatient. Even though it looks a royal mess. And look at what I did. You ready? The lips are there, glued to the top of my lamp, and not anywhere near the envelope. So I start again. So just refining that line. I've been in filed most of it off, and I'm just making sure it is all covered because I was a bit enthusiastic with my file. And I cure. So I'm just wiping that off, ready to try and draw a proper envelope this time. So I'm putting my centre dot in, pulling it up to the corner, and from the corner back down to the centre mark that I've already made. Now this time I go from corner, but I don't go right to the middle, and that looks much more like an envelope. Even if that line's a bit wonky, but it does look more like an envelope. And then I cure that. Now these are also from Charlie's Nail Art, and they're little stickers. It takes me a while, gin again I think, but I do eventually get that sticker off. It's so fine, which is really good. Nobody wants chunky big thick stickers, and it says kiss, which I thought was quite appropriate because it was sealed with a kiss. Give it a good rub. Pop the nail back in that I've knocked out. Wouldn't you be horrified if that was a person? Oh my god. So I'm going back in now, give it another rub, make sure it's all nice and flat with the matte top coat. I wanted this one and the one next to it. I did gloss the one next to it, but you couldn't really see what they were in the photographs, the little sequin things, so I thought I'll matte it and then you'll be able to see. Because they were shiny. She's waving. And there's the final product. So, bit of a mess with the ombre and the marble. The envelope was okay in the end, but I'd love it if you'd share, comment, like, or even subscribe. I'd be really happy. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.